Co-main event. Light heavyweight fight. Corgi van de Groof. Derby Mutton.
Just like you just like saying that, don't you, Randy?
I don't looking at it. I love Stone Eagle cunt.
You just like to. You gotta say it slower. Let the E's breathe. And Derby Mutton knocked down immediately. Corgi van de Groof comes out the box very quickly. Flying knee blocked. Don't blink, folks. A knockout could happen at any moment. These guys throw some heavy shots. There's a big Superman punch. One of Derby Mutton's specialties. And Corgi, throws that head kick. Mutton slowly backs out. Mutton is giving up a lot of reach to the tall Dutch kickboxer Corgi.
Yeah, very tall compared to Derby. But, Brits are normally shorter anyways.
That is true, and nonetheless, Derby Mutton says he feels that he gave JC Hunate a very good fight. He's got another shot. He's got another fight in him against Hunate. He says he wants to win this. He says if he could beat Corgi van de Groof, the surging light heavyweight, probably the hottest light heavyweight right now, then he thinks he deserves another title shot after, of course, JC Hunate's next opponent, Sergey Matryoshka.
Anything's possible.
That is true. Derby Mutton is saying that if he wins, it's been very widely publicized that if Corgi van de Groof wins, he is next in line for a title shot. But he deserves it if he can beat Corgi. And I gotta love the confidence.
I gotta tell you though, that belt ain't gonna be around any fancy JC Hunate if Derby Mutton gets to him soon. I'm saying that belt leaving.
Well, it's very possible. Who knows?
Brutish Eastern European man taking it.
Well, it's very possible. That's at our next show, of course. We'll tell you more about that later. But nice takedown by van de Groof.
Whoa, if that'll ever happen.
I know that wouldn't happen, Randy. I must have been.
Very spastic. Oh, they're on the ground there.
They certainly are. These guys are stand-up strikers. They both have a ground game. Not the best of one, but
they're trying.
First round, and Mutton and van de Groof very close to call.
He's backing up square, so the kick won't reach him.
But both fighters look pretty fresh right now. Van de Groof looks like he's busted open a little bit. Got some blood flowing. But Mutton looks like he has been untouched.
I'm really sweating.
And again, love the confidence from Derby Mutton. Even though he lost to JC Hunate, he says, yeah, you know what? I made a mistake. I came charging in at the start of round 3, and I paid for it. I'm not going to make that mistake again. So we got to hope that's not the case. Derby Mutton is one of our top fighters in the light heavyweight division. I see a lot of big things in his future. I mean, we've seen great things from him already. But JC Hunate just seems like the one fighter he can't defeat.
I don't want you looking at him. I want you stepping.
Well, round 2 about to start.
Fair Paul.
Okay, fighters, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight.
And van de Groof Mutton, round 2. Come out swinging in the center of the octagon-like structure. This is what people came to see. No quarter given. Couple big body kicks. Mutton reaches up with a head kick, just tries to. And they are slugging away each other. Good defense from both. Van de Groof with a nice trip. Goes into his guard. And van de Groof with a couple of big shots from side control. He is trying to finish this one. Mutton scrambling to grab him. Gets wrist control first and is able to recover quickly. And Mutton has a solid chin. Both these fighters have solid chins. It will take a lot to defeat either of them. They just have a never say die attitude, both of them. Fantastic fighters, two wonderful fighters in the HCL, the light heavyweight division. And Mutton moves aside control. Didn't expect this to go to the ground for so long as it has.
Yeah.
But we'll see another part of the game of these fighters, and I'm impressed with both. I think no matter who wins, I think there's title aspirations in the future of both these fighters. But it's a matter.
I'm very shocked that Mutton is doing so much groundwork. He's not really used to him doing that.
Well, maybe I think maybe he was scouting Corgi and knew that, you know, standing up with a kickboxing champion may not be the smartest idea. And taking him to the ground where that's his admitted weakness. Mutton is doing enough to win the round. I mean, he's not the typical kind of fighter to go for a decision win, but when a title shot is on the line, you gotta you can't blame him for winning at any cost.
This is true. Very, very true as they lay in a big old glob of their own blood basically right now.
That is very true, and a lot of blood. All that blood coming from Corgi Vandergoof. The eye is just cut open. There's some blood.
And the mouth.
It's a little disturbing. I wonder if there's maybe cut his lip or his something.
His face. His face is
Part of the spawn, right, Randy?
Oh, of course. It's just science.
Listen to me. Don't crowd him.
And that ends round 2. And again, Derby Mutton looks much fresher than Corgi Vandergoof. A cut finally on the under the eye of Derby Mutton. I didn't see that earlier. Not sure where that came from. And Vandergoof.
Working, everything you're doing is working. He's loading up. He's trying to take you out with one big shot. Wait till he sets his
Really need to put something together here. This is not the same Corgi Vandergoof we saw that defeated Paul Bunyip so soundly at HCL 14, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was around then. Yeah.
14 or 15, I forget.
That is.
That bear paw, is that seal webbing?
That's seal webbing.
Seal webbing, wonderful. Well, round 3, Vandergoof and Mutton.
Let's fight.
They're both still standing. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have expected that, but these guys are tough customers. It takes a lot to knock either of them out. But I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to decision either. You know, tough customers, both of them, fighting to the very end. Mutton catches Vandergoof with a right, kind of knocked him off balance there. Nice overhand left, using his overhands to try to reach the much taller Vandergoof. Catches the leg. Oh, big uppercut! With the Superman punch! Mutton still throwing the shots! Derby Mutton knocks out another.
That was very unexpected.
Out of nowhere. It comes from out of nowhere. The uppercut rocked him. Throws the leg back. Superman. Woo! And the big man from Beavervik.
Zoom tight.
And out. And that is one way to break a winning streak. Vandergoof hits the mat hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kevin Mulhall has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute.
Well, he's a tough customer. These are both tough customers.
Third round, declaring La Gagnon and the winner by knockout, the Butcher.
And look how much it means to Derby Mutton knowing that you got to imagine another title shot is in his future. Who he faces, we don't know just yet.